Okay, so finishing up chapter 7 notes today. Okay, so we're going to start with verbs, and then we're going to go to regular notes after that. So, here we go. First one. Fernsehen. Everybody try. Fernsehen. A lot of these you've seen before, we just haven't conjugated them out. So what does Fernsehen mean? To watch TV. Good. Okay. Tell me what's special about this verb. Separable? Okay. Separates right after the fern. And irregular. Sehr schön. Okay. So, Oklahoma, okay? We'll do that part first. How do you conjugate it for ich? Sehr fern. Now going to the right side of the verb T. What about wir? Sehr fern. Ihr? Seht fern, ja. Sehen Sie? Sehen fern, ja. Alright, now for the du and the er, sie, es, man forms. What do you think we're going to do? Add an I. Sehr gut. Okay, so now we've got siehst fern. What is er, sie, es, man going to be? Sieht fern. Good. What does sehen by itself mean?
To see.
To see. Good. Verb. There you go. Everybody try that one. Aufräumen. What's it mean? Mein Zimmer aufräumen. To clean up. Good. To clean up or to pick up. What's special about this verb? Separable. Where does it separate? After the F. Aufräumen. Good. Otherwise, it's a normal verb. So let's fill that one in. We'll go straight down the left side first. So, ich, what? Räume. And then what? Auf. Du? Räumst. And then auf. Er, sie, es, man. Räumt auf. Down the right side, wir. What's wir? Räumen auf. Gut. Gesundheit. Ihr? Räumt auf. You want ramen? Nice. Said nobody ever. Alright, and Sie? Räumen auf. Yep. Next one. Anfangen. Everybody try that one. Anfangen. I haven't taught you this one. Does anybody happen to know what it is? I'm going to start to know this one. Oh. To start. Okay. This one is separable and irregular. Yay. There was much rejoicing. Where's it going to separate? After that first N. Yep. Okay. Fangen by itself, by the way, if you forget the an at the end, it just means to catch. So it's different. Like I'm going to catch the ball. Okay? So, alright, we'll do Oklahoma okay first. Okay. When you're practicing these, when you say them, give me the separable prefix right away, too. It helps train your brain into knowing that that's part of the verb. Okay, so how do you conjugate it for ich? Fange an. Yep, say just fange an. Okay. Fange an. Wir fangen an. Ihr fangt an. Mm-hmm. Sounds a little goofy, harder to say, but yep, fangt an. Sehen Sie? Fangen an. Mm-hmm. Any guesses what we're going to do to the verb for the du and er sie es form? Add umlauts. Sehr gut. Okay. So, when you add the umlauts, it changes from fangst to fängst. So, I like to remember that when it reminds me of fangs, and then you have the umlauts. So, especially if you write it in red like I do, makes you think of fangs. So maybe it'll help you remember the pronunciation and that the umlauts go there. Okay? So, fängst an. What's er sie es going to be? Fängt an. Good. Next one, aufmachen. You've seen this one before? You know what it means? I'll give you a hint. It has to do with Fenster in your notes. To open, yeah. So earlier when I asked Shane to go open the door, mach die Tür auf. So open the door. So that works too. Kannst du bitte die Tür aufmachen? Can you please open the door? Okay. So to open. It also works for presents. Like I'm going to open presents. Works for that kind of thing too. What do I need to know about this one? Separable. Good. Where's the separate? Oh, good. Is machen regular or irregular? It's regular. Okay. So if you forget the auf, now you've got machen, which means to make or to do, right? So you're not making a window, you're not making a door, you're not making a present. Okay. So be careful that you don't forget that. All right. So ich, what do you got? Mache auf. Du. What's do form going to be, guys? Machst auf, yep. Er sie erstmal. Macht auf. Wir machen auf. Ihr macht auf. Und sehen Sie, machen auf. There we go. Next one. This is a great verb to know. You definitely haven't seen this one, but it's a fantastic one. And yes, there are two E's right in a row. Okay? And there's another one later, too. So this is very heavy in the vowels. Everybody try this one. Beeilen. Okay, so you've got the B, so the B-E part, and then eilen. So it's almost like island. Beeilen. Okay? Beeilen means to hurry. Like right now. Hurry. Beeil. Okay, technically you'd say beeil dich. Hurry yourself. Okay. Alright. However, it's a nice normal verb. So even though it's kind of goofy to say, it's a heavily used verb, and it's normal, so yay for that. So how would you conjugate it for ich? Beeile. Look at all those E's. It's like a cat set on a keyboard or something. What about du? Beeilst. Everybody, beeilst. Okay. So it's beeil, and then you're ending. Does that make sense? Okay. Er sie erstmal? Beeilt. Wir beeilen. Ihr beeilt. So a lot of people are still saying beeilt. It's be. Okay. Be careful on that one. And sehen Sie? Beeilen. Next one, sammeln. Seen this one too. What's this one?
Collect.
To collect. Yes, remember you collect stickers in your notes? Alright, this one is mostly normal. There's only one that's slightly different. Okay? So, that one is ich. Because anytime you have one that ends in ELN, so this would be true for basteln as well. Okay? When you write it out, start normal, but then you get rid of the N. But for ich, you're going to flip-flop the L and the E. It's the only one that happens to. Okay? Alright, and it goes back to normal. So du? Sammelst. Everybody try that one. Sammelst. Okay. So ich is sammle. That's how you say that. Try that one. Sammle. Okay. What about er, sie, es, and man? Sammelt. Mhm. Sammelt. Wir? Sammeln. Ihr? Sammelt. Und sehen Sie? Sammeln. Whoop. There we go. So we're going to change this one. We'll get to that one next. Okay. So basteln. What does basteln mean? To do crafts. So it can mean to build, but it doesn't have to be to build. So it could be that you're gluing glitter on a piece of paper and making a Valentine's Day card or something. Or it could be that you're building bridges out of balsa wood. You know, whatever. You're doing some sort of craft. Okay? Alright, so think about what we just learned. Because we've got another verb that ends in an ELN. What is ich going to be? Bastle. So, get your stem of your verb, and then you flip-flop the L and the E. So, bastle. Everything else is normal. So, du? Bastelst. Yeah, that one's a hard one to say, I think. Bastelst. Er, sie, es, man? Bastelt. Wir? Basteln. Ihr? Bastelt. Und sehen Sie? Basteln. Now we get to arbeiten. Try that one. Arbeiten.
Arbeiten.
You've seen this one time.
To work.
To work. Good. Okay. So you saw it in conjunction with working at the school cafe. Remember that one? Okay. So, nice normal verb. Okay. The only thing that's goofy about it is when you get rid of the en, you have a t there, so you have to add an e before another ending. Okay, so remember that. So what's ich going to be? Arbeite. Okay. What about du? Okay, so you got your close. So you get rid of the en, you're left with the t there. Now you have to add an e, and then you're ending. Arbeitest. So it ends with test. Arbeitest. Everybody try that one. Arbeitest.
Arbeitest.
Okay. What about er, sie, es, man? Arbeitet. There you go. Wir? Arbeiten. Ihr? Arbeitet. Und sehen Sie? Arbeiten. Now this is one thing you don't need to know, but this is one of my favorite verbs when we get to past tense stuff at the end of, like, next year. So, they form the verb in the past tense. You get rid of the en, and you add a te, and then you add like the ending is normal, so the ear form, for example, that's a legitimate German verb. Arbeitet. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
So, I love verbs like that. Arbeitet. There you go. Okay, next one. Mitkommen. What does it mean? To come with. Yeah, so mit means with, so to come with. Separable verb, or is it separate?
Mit.
Mit. Good. Alright, nice normal verb otherwise. So how do you conjugate it for ich? Komma mit. Du? Kommst mit? Ihr sie erstmal?
Kommt mit.
Kommt mit. Wir? Kommen mit, ja. Ihr? Kommt mit.
Ihr kommt.
Und sehen Sie?
Kommen.
Kommen mit.
Science.
Science. Okay. That was our last verb. Okay. Here we go. Try the first phrase. Das geht leider nicht. Leider means unfortunate. Now, clarify. Those pants are called Lederhosen, leather pants, not unfortunate pants. I mean, they might be unfortunate, but okay, you could maybe start calling them Lederhosen or something like that. Lederhosen, unfortunate leather song pants. Right? Mind blown. Okay. So, das geht leider nicht doesn't translate real well, but it means that won't work, unfortunately. Okay? Literally, it won't go, unfortunately. It's a very large Y. Alright. I like the next one. It's just fun to say. I always think of somebody doing martial arts when I say it. Okay, and also maybe like a Batman comics with the different things, you know. Try it. Kakao. See? Can you picture him? Kakao. Huh? So, der Kakao means hot chocolate. Yeah, these are the random miscellaneous catch-all notes, right? And that won't work, unfortunately. Hot chocolate. Recently, they've also started using it for the word for chocolate milk, so you might see it for that as well. Yeah, they used to just call it Schokomilch, but now some places will call it cacao. Next one is not one that you will ever be tested on, but it'll pop up from time to time. It looks a lot like the word that it means. It's another way to say no, but it's very informal. Okay, so everybody try. Nö. Okay, it's almost like the beginning of the word nerd. Okay, nö. So it almost sounds like there's an R there, but there's not. Okay, so it means no. Mm-hmm. Okay. Top one you've had before, but people are still forgetting it, so let's try it again. Heute. And what's that mean? Today. Nö. Es ist Mittwoch, meine Kerle. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Alright. Try the next one. Kommst du mit? Try that again. Kommst du mit? There you go. What's that one mean? Are you coming with? Yeah, so notice the R is already in the kommst. You don't have it separate. So that is correct. In English, we have, I think it's called present perfect. Or present progressive. There it is. Present perfect, ironically, is past tense. Poorly named. But present progressive is that are you coming thing. And in German, all present tenses are shoved into that one word. You don't need all sorts of different things. Okay, so are you coming with?
They were clearly much smarter in designing.
Mm-hmm. German efficiency, yeah. Try the next one. Zusammen. Okay, try it zusammen one more time. Zusammen. Means together. Okay. So try it zusammen one more time. There it is. Yeah. Grown away, you're more likely to remember it. Zusammen. Alright. Last one on that slide. Try it. Warum. I always think of cars. Warum. What's it mean? No, I just think of how it's. Why? Yeah, it's up on the poster up there. I just meant the sound makes me think. But it means why. It's one of the question words. Okay. Oh, it's worth learning. What does that word mean, do you think?
Chocolate cake.
Yeah, voll. Okay, so we've got, let's break it down. Schoko. Oh, come on. Schoko. Laden. Kuchen. Put it together. Schokoladenkuchen. Try faster. Schokoladenkuchen. Okay, yeah, it means chocolate cake. So chocolada, chocolate.
The tongue twister is easier than that.
Alright. Next one we may have had before, but just to make sure. Try it. Ja klar. So if somebody has Schokoladenkuchen. Ja klar. Or nö. So, ooh, wow. Don't do. Ah, no. Recording all of this. So yes, of course. Alright, next one. Try. Wir holen dich ab. Oh, come on. Wir holen dich ab. What does that one mean?
We're picking
We
you up.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Alright. Sam, do you know what this one means?
Me?
Either one of you. Either Sam.
Yes, ma'am. Sam B.
How about you?
What are we talking
Do you know what it means? What's it mean?
about?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh.
See, I was trying to spoon feed it to you so that you could get it right no matter what, but it didn't work. Okay, everybody try that. Ich weiß nicht. You've had this one for a long time, and as Jeremy just pointed out, it is one of the ones that's up on the little sign up there. But it was on the Kommunikation im Unterricht handle that you had like the first week of school. Yep, the thing behind Zing's head. I don't know.
I don't know.
Exactly. Alright, try the next one. Sofort.
So
Has nothing to do with forts, unfortunately. Means immediately. Immaculate. Well, immediate.
It's not so polite compared to English immediately.
But it can sound a lot harsher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mach die Tür sofort zu. You know, you can make anything in German sound harsh. Just love it. True. German's just,
Why?
yes. Schmetterling. Yep.
Saying bubbles in an angry way just makes it funnier.
Duly noted. I believe you. All right.
Bubbles in an angry way just sounds funnier.
Duly noted. Even the word, well, the word for squirrel in German is Eichhörnchen, which sounds cute and sweet, but you can still make it sound angry. Eichhörnchen. You know, it's just.
Brother Josh said that the German foreign exchange students could not say squirrel.
Well, it's fair because usually American students can't say squirrel in German either. So Eichhörnchen, and then squirrel. Yeah, they struggle with the beginning of the squirrel. Squirrel. Okay. All right, try the next one. Das Eis. What does that one mean?
Ice.
It means ice, as in like ice cubes and that kind of ice. It also means ice cream. More often than not, when you hear the word ice in German, they're talking about ice cream. Because they don't put ice in drinks and stuff like that. You actually have to request it if you want that, and they'll probably give you a funny look. They think you're watering down. Yeah, the Germans, we'll talk about food stuff too, but I mean, when they have a beverage, their glass will look, like a normal glass, but then it'll be marked. And it'll fill it up to the line. Like if you order 0.3 of a liter of Coca-Cola, you're getting 0.3 of a liter of Coca-Cola. Because the Germans, they are efficient and they are exact. Okay? So, even on like wine glasses, where it's supposed to be, a nicer glass or whatever, they do the same thing. So it goes up to the line, ice just waters it down. They drink things chilled, but not usually as freezing cold as we are used to. So, very different. So if you ask for ice in your beverage, they know you're not asking for gelato to be put inside of your, you know, your Pepsi or whatever. Okay? So they don't do root beer floats. They don't even drink root beer. They think it's disgusting, by the way, when they come here. But, huh?
It was nasty.
They think it tastes minty.
Minty?
That's what our German foreign exchange said.
Fascinating.
Same here.
All right, last one. Here we go. Got about 2 minutes left of class. Try it. Vielleicht. Okay, that's a good one to know. Means maybe. Ja, ja, nein, nein, vielleicht. Huh? Haben Sie Schlümpfe? Do they have Smurfs? Vielleicht. Or nö. All right, try the next one. Der Vater. Any idea? Father. Good.
Because it's like Vader.
Yes.
Father. Ooh.
Yep. All right, next one. Der Tee. Tea.
My Duolingo pronounced it as T.
Your Duolingo is wrong. Okay. And last one. Die Liebe. Love. Ich liebe dich. Genau. So this one is the noun love. Ich liebe dich means I love you. Alright. Good. Oh, the only other phrase. You don't need to have this in your notes, but somebody said, oh, how cute. So you could say, wie süß. So Zeus like the god. Okay? That's how it's pronounced. So, wie süß, or voll süß. How cute, how sweet.